a very pleasant welcome and good morning as I noticed my little buttons were switched. And hopefully you're doing just fine, maybe a little bit better than me. And outside right now, 29 degrees in the greatest castle in the world. And we'll get to those other folks when we go to sports and throughout the day. Now, it's time to do the birthday wishes. And, I can't say enough about this first birthday wish going out. Very good friend, great family, and I wish him all the best every day and even on his birthday. Gail Miesel, happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and have a super day. Anthony Chalala, Vicky Mastrodi, Sam Curran, and Charles Demetrius, Tammy Marvella, Anthony Latour. Make sure that you get that second piece of birthday cake. And by all means, have a super, super day as you head through. And it's supposed to be super. Lawrence County 45 weather says we're going to get up to 50, 51 degrees today. We'll check that out. And that's sponsored by BSB's and Crane Room. They're there with the weather each and every time. So make sure that you remember that. Now, lots of things going on. And we're going to have to talk about some of them. This from the AP as you rise and shine this morning. And U.S. forces, rockets hit an airbase in Iraq, hosting U.S. troops. At least 10 rockets targeted an Iraqi military base in western Iraq on Wednesday that hosted U.S.-led coalition troops, and a spokesman from the coalition said the rockets struck the air base. They didn't think there were any casualties. Texas, deep in the heart of Texas, Texas and other states ease COVID-19 rules despite warnings. And it's time to move on from COVID. And President Joe Biden vows enough vaccines for all of U.S. by the end of May. Now, it's interesting. They want to give him credit for that. He wants to take credit for the vaccine. But, hey, bud, you're going to have to take the good with the bad. And the problem at the border is on you. Tactical shift. Europe seeks to vaccine overdrive to catch up. Deadly California crash en route for illegal border crossing. That all happening on the AP morning. So that gives you some idea what's kind of going out there. Now, with all of that stuff, there's our regular stuff. And here you go with some regular stuff. You know, this COVID situation continues to go down. And here's just an example. $2,564 new cases in Pennsylvania. Now, 1,715 people hospitalized. So that leaves you, say, 800. And then they had 366 go into intensive care. Well, that puts the numbers really low. Got to think that the COVID situation is kind of coming to an end. Now, and I want to get to that a little bit later, and keeping it with COVID, the Department of Health, February 14th through the 20th, update on COVID-19 investigations. They're given that answer the call. I think it's this, you're getting so many robocalls and other calls that I think this is wrong to do it in that fashion. Keeping with the COVID-19 type thing, and this came in from one of our sources that Slippery Rock will be gathering for in-person classes in the fall. Some COVID restrictions might be in place. You know, Slippery Rock University is a state school. Nevertheless, Slippery Rock is planning to transition to a more traditional college experience when classes begin August 23rd. Now, students may still have to wear masks, but folks, how much online gives you that college experience? You have to really ask yourself that question. The Department of State, they released some information concerning COVID-19 enforcement actions and what they're talking about, board meetings and commissions. You know, as long as government has a vested interest in what you can do and what you can't do, then they'll attempt to control things. You got a license here, so you're not allowed to sell this because we need to shut down. That's a slippery slope, folks. You should really take a look at it, and as we keep with that model and that topic, Governor Wolf, $145 million in relief available for hospitality industry by March 15th. Now, the hospitality industry, restaurants and such, I can't make it clear enough to support our local businesses, especially those in the hospitality industry, and understand that those people got hit hard. And this guy here controlled everything by putting in place some things that really cost us with the economy. It should be really thought about as you go prancing forward. Now, the Wolf administration submits pandemic EBT plan to help Pennsylvania's families cover the cost of missed school meals. Now, what they're saying there is that some folks missed those meals, school children, because there are areas where they get free and reduced lunch. Now, while they were at home, the school may have not provided lunches, or they may have missed them because of a lack of transportation. Not all places, but some. So he's attempting to make up for that. These are the things you're going to be reading about as you move forward through this Wednesday, March 3rd. Now, when we get back, we're going to talk about the insurance department, Penndot, school accountability, and is that pandering? And also, we have a word in from Mike Kelly. Now, all those some very important issues. It's 29 degrees outside. And to give you an idea what things are looking like, there's a picture of the cathedral as the sun just, coming up. And there's a picture outside of traffic. And right now, nothing much doing. We're going to go to the Cedar Sports Corner. And when we get back, we'll have more news stuff for you. Now, I'm going to intermittently put in some of these other folks that are proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle. We'll be right back.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
It's Chubby's Let's Pizza again, like we did way back when. Yes, Chubby's for that great pizza taste. They use Augustine's ingredients, and guess what? You folks on the east side, they deliver. DA Reed Delivery Service will get your Chubby's pizza right to you. It's easy. Call ahead, place your order. It's Chubby's Delivery right there for you. And don't think that they don't have cheese stuffed meatballs, sausage, and so much more. Chubby's right there for you.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. The Cedar's Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. And folks, this is just how crazy it is. College basketball, in Philadelphia, they have, it's an unofficial Big Five conference because you have Villanova, LaSalle, St. Joe's, just Drexel, just a whole bunch of Philadelphia schools. Well, today at 11 o'clock on ESPN Plus, St. Joe's takes on LaSalle. Now, they're in the same city. Why they're playing at 11 o'clock, I don't know. So go to Cedars, get lunch, and watch a game. Now, 2 o'clock, Fordham at George Washington. Now, as you get to a normal time, and I would say like a normal time would be perhaps 7 o'clock when you're home relaxing, you might want to catch this. North Carolina State at Notre Dame, ACC Network, or on the Big Ten Network, Minnesota, they're at Penn State. So that, a little more reasonable time to see a basketball game. Now, 9 o'clock, ESPN2, UCLA at Oregon. And then also at 9 o'clock, Maryland at Northwestern, that on the Big Ten Network. Now, your nightcap, Stanford at USC, that takes place at 10:30 as the nightcap. The nightcaps have been getting earlier and earlier, and that gives you an idea of what's going on in the college basketball ranks. Now, as you head over to the NHL, the Washington Capitals will be at the Boston Bruins. That's 7 o'clock, NBC Sports Channel. Important for the Pittsburgh Penguins to root on Boston to drop those Caps down just a little bit. St. Louis will be at the Anaheim Ducks, 9:30. And that on NBC Sports Network. Then at 10:30 ESPN Plus, Colorado Avalanche, they'll be at the San Jose Sharks. So that gives you a look at what's going on in hockey. Now, the NBA, 2 games televised, 7:30 Brooklyn at the Houston Rockets, that on ESPN, and Golden State will be at Portland, that also on ESPN, and that's at 10 o'clock. Now, this was the Cedar Sports Corner. We're going to take this break. hear from these great sponsors who would like to hear from you.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
Welcome back, and March 3rd, and as we take a look, sun coming up, you see the shadow of the Scottish Rite Cathedral, and outside looking pretty good, as we're going to be getting a warm-up today. You can see some traffic going by, and just all in all, going to be a nice day. Get out and enjoy it. Now, with that being said, it's time for us to get back to the top stories today that are facing you in and around Newcastle, PA, and here is a great guy. Congressman Mike Kelly, after ramming through a $1.9 trillion Pelosi payoff bill last week, Democrats have turned their forces to weakening the election, security, ballot integrity, and the First Amendment. Example, Dr. Seuss. This week, we will vote on H.R. 1, the so-called For the People Act, the wrong bill at the wrong time for a country that has lost faith in the election system. H.R. 1 requires taxpayers to fund political campaigns. The bill creates a 6-to-1 government match on small donations to candidates. This means if someone gives the candidate $100, the federal government will give them $600. It undermines the Constitution by giving Washington control over elections and forces California-style procedures on all 50 states. It attacks the First Amendment and creates a speech czar and politicizes the Federal Election Commission. It weaponizes the IRS. Not a good move, folks. Make sure that you call your congressman and voice your opinion. It's really important, and I can't say it enough. Governor Wolf announces a plan for $303 million to support child care providers across Pennsylvania. Well, I am well aware of two parents working this situation that exists, Governor, you should talk more about family values than family handouts. Penndot, they're going to review some things, and they want you also to review some things. But they sent this out so early, I can't believe it. Penndot invites public review and comment on the 2021 transportation performance. Now, this at takepatransportation.com, they're going to ask you to give public comment. Now, here's the thing. You can't give it until April 14th. And you can do it by calling 717-783-2262 from 7:30 to 4, or email your comments to ra-pendot@pa.gov. So there you go. Tell us a full month and a half ahead of time. The insurance department reclaims over $22 million, and here's how that works. You know, do you ever feel like you were getting the runaround when you call an insurance department or the insurance company, and they say, well, you know, and they stall? I was in meetings where they said, we intentionally, even though we know they're covered, we intentionally say no. That way, maybe some of them will pay and some of them will fight it, and we save money. That's what they think. Well, here, $22 million was recovered in 2020 for 27,000 customers who had funds stolen, payments temporarily or improperly processed, or other resolutions or credit due them as a result of company errors and unethical conduct. So the insurance department getting on that. Now, educational groups praise Governor Wolf's charter school accountability plan. And they're saying that Pennsylvania's Association of Rural and Small Schools Landscape Education Transforms. Well, let me just, before I go into this, if you're a small school and you lose students, you lose money. So why wouldn't they back this? Let people decide on the education they want. Now, with all that being said, now March 7th is Sunday, and it's the first Sunday of the month. Rosary at St. Camilla's Church, March 7th, 6 p.m. All public health directives must be followed. Masks are required, social distancing, sanitize your hands, and sign the attendance log. So that huge and very important. You know, we're going to talk about an aid to motorists protecting their vehicles from pothole damage. The AAA recommends the following: inspect tires, make sure the tires are properly inflated and have enough tread, inspect the suspension and look ahead, slow down, beware of puddles, check alignment, and recognize noises or vibrations. That's very important as you go. Hopefully you don't go flying through the streets and you hit a pothole, and it does something to your car, or you get a flat tire. Now, with all of that, and this is the great time for patching potholes. And we're going to go to Lawrence County 45 weather and tell you why it's a great time to patch potholes. Right now outside, 26 degrees. The wind chill feels like 20, and I say that because it felt a little cold while I was having my coffee this morning. 66% humidity. The wind speed south of 5, dew point 16. So let's get to Lawrence County 45 weather and hear from the great sponsors that sponsor it and tell you what your day's going to be like. We'll be right back.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't need a card to score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello, and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And whoa, after last night's clear low of 27, not really that awfully bad compared to the 17 we had the other day. Now, I got to show you just how accurate the radar is, because it is absolutely clear. And with that being said, here is a picture live of the Scottish Rite Cathedral. Look at the blue sky, and I that's one of my favorite type of looks, as it's like iconic Newcastle, Lawrence County, Scottish Rite Cathedral, blue skies in its march, and we see that a lot there. And here is the radar. Check out this. There you see Michigan. Off to your west, all clearing all the way out. And there's good old Pennsylvania, and just clear skies as you look through. So what's that mean for your forecast? Well, last night, 27 and clear. Your Wednesday, sunshine 51. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 29. Just a tinge, a 30% chance of precip, but that's not going to do anything. Your Thursday, partly sunny with a high of 38. So we start dropping a little bit. And winds will come around to the northwest, and that's the reason. Now, Thursday night, mostly clear, a low of 21. And your Friday, sunshine and 38 once again. Friday night, clear and 24, and that pops you into Saturday, mostly sunny and 41 for your weekend. Now, Saturday night, partly cloudy, a low of 24. And Sunday, mostly sunny with a high of 46. Sunday night, partly cloudy, a low of 29. And your Monday, sunshine and 55. Now, that forecast, absolutely perfect, as the sun's going to make it feel real good. And here's something that can make you feel real good. Go to BSB's. Get some great wings. They have much more than that. Check out BSB's in Shenango. It is just fantastic. And they have a flavor of the week. I had it. It's King Cool, and it is really, really good. So do yourself a favor. Do that. And also, keep watching Nctv45 Lawrence County weather, and may the sunny skies follow you. We're going to take this break, hear from these great sponsors who would like to hear from you. Elham's for one great dining experience.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's. Today's programming
is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, welcome back, and that's going to do it for this edition of March 3rd Morning Newswatch. And just get out, enjoy the day, and I'll give you another glimpse right there. Look at that, just beautiful blue sky, and you gotta love it. Now, as I say each and every day, without fail, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. Our programming, we just don't do one thing, we do multiple things for your enjoyment. And so make sure you tell them. And when they say, oh, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them this.
NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Yes, NCTV45, The Train. Always in the pursuit of excellence, and we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45. Now, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the County of Lawrence. Now, make sure you wish those folks a happy birthday. Share it with them. You see them, tell them happy birthday. And just have a great day. Mass on at noon and a lot of other surprises. We'll be back at you.